नया गाना आता है दया दया।
नाइट शूट है आज, इन द डे व्हेन आई एम डूइंग माय फाइनल रिहर्सल दे चेंज द हुक स्टेप। मेरे से हुक स्टेप नहीं होके दे रहा था, मुझे लगा कभी कुछ मिस कर दूं, कभी कुछ मिस कर रही हूँ, कभी ये नहीं हो रहा है। मैं रो दी, आई सेड नहीं हो रहा, मुझे माफ कर दो।
If you remember when you started noticing that, oh, people are noticing me.
Some Dubai pictures, some bikini pictures, everybody was getting crazy about it. 2014 I'm talking about.
This song is sung by Neha Kakkar.
Neha Kakkar. I was listening to her own interview and she said, I still can't believe I'm living this life. It's still like a dream life. Every song that is playing, it's my song.
Honestly, if I ask this question to Nia,
yeah.
Do trolls trouble you?
Hamesha say, every time I was getting trolled for my outfits, I said, am I that famous? They're talking about me. I said, okay, great, good guys, good going. Hi everybody, my name is Nia Sharma and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
She's bold, she's bindas and she's got just the right attitude. Bollywood Hungama पर मेरे यानी उर्मिन के साथ please welcome Nia Sharma.
Thank you Urmin.
How are you doing Nia?
Very well. How are you?
क्या लग रही हैं आप सबसे पहले तो?
Thank you.
मतलब इतने comfortable. This is how you woke up, right?
I couldn't sleep last night.
You couldn't sleep.
Yeah, because I'm always stressed out about the next day's look and this and that. So actually, if somebody thinks you wake up like that, no, you don't. You actually don't sleep.
But good question to start with. What's your day like? I mean, Nia, do you really have these palpitations before a release? क्या होता है मन में?
Palpitations before a release is unreasonable because there is so much you can do. There is not much you can do after you've shot for it. You've done your homework, you've done your shoot well, and this is what I did for the song also. But I'm always stressed out about how I'm going to look for the promotion for the day. So last night was quite stressful for me because I really was thinking how my hair is going to be, how my liner is going to be, will it come out right, will I look nice, will I put the whole look together. So there's a lot of thought that goes into it. But yeah, I know for your shoots, आप अच्छे से मेहनत करोगे, सब कुछ हो जाएगा, you do everything well and everything will fall in place.
Yeah. कमाल है यार. But सुबह से you're on with promotions and let me just take this moment to tell you that you're looking flawless.
Thanks yaar. Thanks to the AC place, you have to do nothing and your team. No, of course you have to give credit to everybody and then your switch mode is on.
तो नया गाना आता है दया दया and tell us a little bit about it. क्या है ये गाना and how was it? I believe that this is one of the toughest songs to be shot.
Yeah.
बताएं.
Short and to learn the dancing and the different things that I had to try on, like a pole dancing was the first time I've tried in this song. They put me on a 5-day training to learn those locks and the ring shots that they have taken. When I'm roaming around the ring, I was quite scared. I didn't know how to hold that and do those things. And there was a whole chair section. And eventually a lot of things got cut, a lot of dancing and a whole dance sections and the huge chair section that I learned in 4, 5, 7 hours. Everything has gotten cut, but it's okay. Sometimes, no, it's fine. I'll put it in my BTS. But sometimes it's about the look and feel of a song, if what it demands. And they've used a lot of beauty shots and the hook step is quite catchy. But everything took time. Everything took strenuous rehearsals. मतलब मैं वो डालूंगी अभी भीगी हुई पसीने में. I'm just learning the hook step. लगे पड़े हैं, इधर से हाथ नहीं जा रहा, ऊपर नहीं जा रहा, नहीं है ये करो और वो. I had no. मैं रो दी थी last day तो because ये hook step last day introduce कराया उन्होंने. There were like 4, 5 hook steps they were deciding on, right? And I had to learn all of them कि कोई एक lock हो जाएगा. Last day, like night shoot है आज, in the day when I'm doing my final rehearsals, they changed the hook step, man. This is the one which I'm talking about. And it was quite complex. मतलब I'm not a dancer कि आप ऐसे दिखाओगे मैं ऐसे करूँगी और मुझे आ जाएगा. No, guys. Hey, it takes time. मुझे मेहनत लगती है, मुझे डर लगता है. And I take time to learn. So this was a very last minute hook step they had introduced and they had put in my song. And then I cried यार. मतलब इतना कुछ था, the chair section, the pole, फिर ये section, बहुत सारे sections put together. It was a combination of a lot of things and that the dance number was to be made. So by the end of it, when I couldn't, एक time आता ना जब आप grasp करना बंद कर देते हो, when your body shuts down, when your brain shuts down, and you can't learn beyond it because your body is so tired. And I'd been learning from days and days. मेरे से hook step नहीं होके दे रहा था. मुझे लगा कभी कुछ मिस कर दूं, कभी कुछ मिस कर रही हूँ, कभी ये नहीं हो रहा है. मैं रो दी. I said नहीं हो रहा, मुझे माफ कर दो. Nothing. फिर I took half hour, had a little tea, a shot of black coffee, and they made me stand again. And because of the stress, not because I couldn't learn it. Because I know रात को shoot है, अभी 2 बजे से start है. I know I have to look nice, मेरा makeup, my hair, so many of things, and I was just going, I was palpitating.
But how so important hook steps nowadays are, right? Because whatever you create is going to be now created by others
on reels, and then you have to promote it like that. Like every song right now currently is promoted with the hook steps. It goes on reels with the hook steps. The creators are told to do the hook step of it, is how you're going to do it. But this one's definitely tough. I'm not lying about that. Like, everybody will take time to learn it. That's I'm giving in writing. But yeah, I eventually got it. Or there's a whole team supporting you, and 17th hour tak to matlab I couldn't even stand. My legs were like kaap rahe the, and I had bruises because of once you get on the pole, it puts your body into an absolute fatigue.
In fact, this is a great question. I'd like to also ask you that ये pole dance देखने में जो लगता है, it's so sexy and sensuous
nice
and all
and,
that.
girls are
just myths अभी निकालिए. क्या myths है?
So you probably are covering your bruises by makeup. And वो cover भी नहीं होंगे because they're like big bruises, like how you get beaten up, And I'm not even exaggerating one bit of it. People that have done it, people that have attempted it will know. And I had the whole, and I have photos to back my answer. I'll show you those photos. I'll put them up, and I have put them up. So once you are on pole, there's an absolute fatigue your body goes into, and that was the middle of it. And I got very little time to practice it, although they were using beauty shots for it. But I'm saying, anyway, let me cut it short. This is what I took away from that song. I continued pole dancing because now today it's my favorite thing. I want to learn it. Kitna bhi difficult hai, but when you achieve it na, it is a sense of achievement, accomplishment, because you're doing something. You're rolling and you're doing those locks. It takes a lot of immense training, and something that comes easy is not worth it.
That's true.
It comes the hard way, and today I'm learning it full-fledgedly, and I want to reach a good level of
That's amazing. This song is sung by Neha Kakkar, and of course Neha has been ruling the charts with all her songs. कैसा था आपके लिए for her to sing a song that you're performing on?
I mean, you are automatically happy. It's going to be big because it's Neha Kakkar. And once it's so inspiring. I was listening to her own interview, and they were asking her, how do you like yourself living this life? She said, I still can't believe I'm living this life. It's still like a dream life. I switch on in my car, I switch on the radio. Every song that is playing, it's my song. I mean, what else do you want in life? What else? How could you be living? And somebody so simple to this day, you bump into her any day and anywhere. They're like the simplest of people because they know where they've started, where they're coming from, and this is what I take from people. This is what I take from people that have made it so big. Their simplicity, their humility, and it's inspiring. I don't have to be arrogant about what I've achieved. I don't have to have this flamboyance about who I am. No, it is the simplest because people relate to you that way. You have to be approachable. So I learned that, and I take away things like that from interviews. So I was so honored that it's her song and she's singing. So as it is, and then Sunil sir in it. So it was my achievement, and I said good, and I will give it my all, and I gave it my all to that song.
अच्छा ये बताए that when was that time, if you remember, when you started noticing that oh people are noticing me, अब मैं famous हो गई हूँ. Do you remember कब था वो?
हमेशा से ही. Every time I was getting trolled for my outfits, I said, am I that famous? They're talking about me. So that was back then, यार. जब मैं जमाई राजा कर रही थी, I was just nothing. And I remember distinctly, I had gone for a trip to Dubai, right? And I posted some photo in a bikini. And I was और इंस्टाग्राम इतना कुछ फट्टे नहीं चल रहा था उस वक्त जो आज की डेट में आपको पता है. आप इंस्टाग्राम स्टार बनना, यू हैव टू बी द नेक्स्ट इंस्टाग्राम थिंग, वो नहीं था. इट वाज जस्ट एन इंस्टाग्राम, लाइक पोस्टिंग योर फोटोज देयर लाइक अ फेसबुक एंड ऑर्कुड. Now here I was, there were huge articles about me, and my friends are sending. I said, look what is happening, and everywhere I was just floating on every social page and every media page, and all the articles were about me and about my Dubai trip. And then I get a call from somebody in Z, and they said, Nia, people are going crazy over your pictures, man, because nobody knew you like that. You were just on a show, and we used to see you on a show, and nobody knew this is Nia. तब मुझे समझ आया, oh, maybe I'm on screen, but nobody knows who real Nia is. And this is how I look, and everybody was just okay. Some Dubai pictures, some bikini pictures, everybody was getting crazy about it. 2014 I'm talking about. उसके बाद से कभी रुका नहीं है ये trend पे, bro. I've always been owning it like that.
but honestly, if I ask this question to Nia, do trolls trouble you? Do they bother you?
No. शुरू में, like I said, जब ये शुरू हुआ तो समझ नहीं आया हो क्या रहा है, because again you were not putting an effort out there. You were not trying to become the Instagram superstar. No, there was not a desperate attempt to be in news. No.
Yeah.
It's just I kept doing certain things and they were just being talked about, and I could not understand it. After a point, I realized this is it. This is how it is. This is how it's going to be written about. You bag an award today, will they write about you? You do a good deed, go आप किसी को खाना खिला दो. You do any good deed. Are they going to write about you? No, they're not.
Yeah.
You do one great movie, they'll write a good review, and you're done.
Yeah.
एक छोटा सा टेढ़ा काम कर दो, you will be talked about for days. Not that, you know. So my dressing was making all kind of news. I said, okay, great, good guys, good going.
पर वो अंदर से खुजली होती है ना कभी कभी to reply to just give it back to
तो मैं करती थी पहले. तो मैं I just realized how stupid was I. मतलब how you talking to some, engaging in some stupid argument with some anonymous people जो है भी नहीं. They're like anonymous AF. Who are you engaging with? You know, अब तो मेरा उतना भी time नहीं.
Was being an actor always on the plate? Was that the main
I was just telling somebody I was wanting to be a journalist, and I have finished my graduation in journalism.
Okay.
And I was aiming at that, and I happened to stumble upon an audition for a Star Plus show, and I bagged it. And they got me here, those people, and it was a 6-month series, and then I was set to go back, but I never. Then I got 1,000 and then I never looked back, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe it was my destiny, it was a calling, and this is where I had to be. I never aimed at it. I never believed I could. I was a girl who could look like that one day.
Yeah.
मतलब एक काजल भी नहीं लगाती थी यार मैं कॉलेज में. I was not this girl.
So now you look into the mirror and you're like, तुम्हें कोई हक नहीं पता. खूबसूरत लग. Not fair. ये सब होता है.
नहीं ये सब नहीं होता. But I get very happy when I achieve a look, when I like see my liner today. It's just a special effort, guys.
Perfect.
Isn't it not? So this is what you do. You feel nice about it because effort है.
Correct. How close has the character Manvi been to the real you?
It's मैं अगर आप आज भी वो सॉन्ग चला दोगे बैकग्राउंड सॉन्ग 1000 में you will see tears rolling down my face. This is how close it is to my heart. I remember crying my eyes out on the last day. वो सॉन्ग चल रहा था and that was the last scene we were shooting. I didn't have to take a glycerine. I was crying literally because the show was ending. That song, I thought the world was ending and this was my thing, and 2 years of my life I'd given to that show. और आज तक you go wherever, people know you from that.
That's
no,
true.
They don't see who Nia Sharma is or how I dress up today, how good do I look. वो उस वक्त जब मेरे को मेकअप भी नहीं आता था, जब वो बाल ऐसे गंदे से बाल है ना, my face was full of acne. उस वक्त जो प्यार मिला है ना, आज तक नहीं मिला और वो नहीं होगा. This is what Indian TV television does to you.
कोई ऐसा फैन याद है जो आपको उस वक्त मिला था and that like they said something to you that touched your heart?
यही सब that you know हम UK गए थे तो वहाँ पे बहुत सारे NRIs थे and say oh my god you love your salwars and you know you dress up like them, you're two sisters and one becomes Manvi, one becomes Jivika. I met so many twin sisters like that, you know. It used to be so sweet. तो ऐसे हम एक जीविका बनती है, एक मानवी बनती है.
But ये बताएं that what is with you now taking a break from television? ये सारी बातें आ रही है, क्या हो क्या रहा है?
But I never took a break. You need to come up to me, pay me my money, and then take me back. I want to work. Who said I don't want to work and who said I don't want to do television? Although any call comes ना, they ask that question. आप अभी भी TV कर रहे हो क्या? ऐसे मैंने मना कब किया पहले ये बताओ. Did I call you and say I don't want to do it? No, I'm not that girl. I don't make those statements. But I'm open to everything. Just certain terms have come, certain things have come, and just give me a good role, a good commercial, and I'm there. I'll be there. Why not?
Coming back to this song, tell us what is your take on songs being called an item number? What do you feel about it?
My entire ideology, my entire mind about this whole thing changed when I myself got into this music video trend and the dance numbers, because babe, it is not easy to set looks for a song.
Yeah.
It is not easy to bring out those dance numbers, and उसके पीछे की जो मेहनत है ना वो मैं अब खुद देख रही हूँ. So I can't just dilute it and belittle that very thing, calling it an item number.
Yeah.
No, you call it a promotion. This is a promotional video for Hunter, right? For the Sunil Shetty series. Now, have I been objectified anywhere in the entire video? No. I have just presented in the most sensual light. Will I ever look like that otherwise? No. Do I wake up like that? No. It takes so much mehnat, a village to bring things together to make you look like that and to set a trend. Yeah. I mean, take a Chamma Chamma or a Munni Badnaam Hui or, you know, any Kareena Kapoor song, you know, they have set trends. You have to look at, this is what Bollywood is all about.
Right.
I'm not saying you men have to ogle at you and, you know, watch you and touch you anywhere. No, that's not. And I don't think anyone is doing that. But there has been a decade where songs have worked for films, these kind of songs, but you call them special songs, special numbers. So I myself have changed my entire mind towards it. For that.
What would you like to call it?
I call it a promotional video.
Promotional video.
A promotional song. You call it that because sometimes when a film comes, nobody knows much about it, and when certainly a song hits, and then you know, oh, this song is from that film.
Yeah.
So you know, you name it anything, but not necessarily everything has to be called objectifying a woman, or I mean, where else will you be presented like that? Where else will you be able to look like that? No, no. You'll walk like that on every day on red carpets. No.
It's a nice way to put it.
Nice way to look at it. I'm not defending it, but I'm just saying, come on, I was not objectified. I could never look like that in a million times, man. I looked great in that video. Hi everybody, my name is Nia Sharma and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.